Hi everyone, welcome to another Howard's Coin Finds and another Australian coin noodle. I've got $150 worth of coins here, $30 of 50-cent pieces, which is 60 coins to look at, and $120 worth of $1 coins. So 180 coins to look through all up, and we'll see what we can find today. We'll try something different here. I'm going to try and open them in front, but I can't get my lighting system set up right, so it'll be dark and light, and well, dark and light. Alright, we'll start off here and this way. I'll give it a try anyway. I don't know if this camera is really made for this. Oh, 72, 5mm. Look at the condition that's in. That is pretty scarce, finding them. And well, that's being extremely fine. That one, just making it in there from very fine plus to extremely fine. It's got a few markings. It's got some mint luster. Very nice coin. Be lucky finding that. Be happy with finding that in actual fact. Now these 2014s do have an error just in there, in that reading, and they call that the crop circle. And so you get a 0 in there, an O. I think it's obtuse, so there must have been a little bit of round wire or something pushed into the die, and well, every time it mended it, it put I'm pretty sure it looks like a perfect circle in the middle of that reading. And a crop circle. Oh yeah, 2014. I'm just noticing with my camera, well, it's an SLR, so it's picking up half of it in focus when it's on the angle, because of course this is in focus and that goes out. It's got to be dead straight, but you won't see it too well. Anyway, have to put up with that. 2018, 4.6 for that one. Coat of arms. So I normally keep them aside and I'll check them to see the condition. Oh yeah, Bass and Flinders there. 22.5mm for that. What else we got? 78, no. 2015, no. 2014. Be alright if it was the Torres Straits Aetsis coin, but it's not. It's nice condition. 75. I used to keep them. 72, 73, 74s I definitely keep. 75s I used to get a run. 2001. Get a run on it. Just because they were the 70s basically. That's the 75s, even the 76 I'd have down as a run of 4. 2010 Australia Day. I think they're 16mm or something like that. 77, that Jubilee. 25mm for 25 years on that one. Nice condition. I'll check them out. I've got these coins, I've had these coins on another 2014, not overly. I'm looking for errors in the really low mints, and this possible 1980 could have a double bar variety on it. Magnifier. No. So beyond the emu's head, just there on the 80 and the 79, you can find double bar. They stand up like train tracks, can't miss them. You'll find 7, 8 of these 80s to every 79 double bar, 38mm, and the 79s were 24. So they're worth looking for a nice little set of coins. 2001, 43mm on them, they made tons of them. There's an 8. 12. Bring them closer. I'll look at me. I'll look at my camera there. I'm not looking at the camera, so I don't know when they're in focus or not, so sorry. Oh, where he done it? 95. I'll put him to the side. Oh, weary. And I'll go through and see those commemorative ones because I've got a few that I want to go in a little set that I put together, 2016. Just look out for the one that I found, the new variety, which has got the thick lettering, thick date. The Queen is rounder, stands out better. It's a totally different coin. That even the legend is further away from the rim. It seems further away and it's thicker. And on the other side it's all really nice, stand out, like roundish. It's completely different. I reckon it was done with proof dies. They minted off a couple of the circulating coins, and yeah, I've seen it on the proof set coins. They've got the same if you want to have a look. But the mint set and the circulating ones are these standard thin, or just a standard font close to the rim. So look out for them. I only got one. I've got a video on that to show you what to look for. So I'll open up the next one. I think that's too close, isn't it? Anyway, I'm going to give this another go, but I might just go through real fast. 20 million on 1994. Look for the wide date. No, this is the standard 94. Oh, Bass and Flinders 1998. Did I have one of them? Yeah. 22.5 mil on them. 76. 73. No, it's meant 3 mil. Oh, look, there's a 1996, another condition that's in. And that's what you want to find with the 96s. 19 million of them, but I've been saying how hard they are to find in really good condition, and that is really nice. I'll keep that one. But any 96s like this, you want to be keeping them. 19 million of them, and well, you'll be lucky if you find one in 1,000 that are in good enough condition to keep. They're worth good money. They're worth more than your low mint other 50-cent pieces, JCs, IRBs, in that condition, because you've got to buy a mint set to get them, or find them yourself in circulation, or pay, I don't know, maybe $15, $20 for one or more on eBay. So 1998 with 22.5 mil. One. Ugh, that's horrible. That's 82. Com Games. I think they're 20 million or something. Most of them are in the 20s. Sorry, I was looking over there. 2010. These can be rotated. 2016. It's going to be looking for my extra thick font that's on them. Sorry, I don't look at the screen, so it keeps going out. But that's a standard font on the 2016. Like I said before, you want looking for the really thick one. It stands out, you'll see it. 81. Ugh, poor old Weary cops it every time. I've seen him pretty dirtied up. They're 15 million on them. 15. 96, look, that's a standard 96 that you'll find. And that's the one I just found. But that is what you find. 19 million, they're always wrecked and dirty and never this condition. That's beautiful. I've only got a couple that I found. I'd say I've probably only found like a dozen in 20 years that are worth keeping. That's why I point them out, because I can't find them in good condition. 80, we're looking for the double bar. No. And this one was sticky tape back down, look. As it broke open when the bank, when Armaguard filled it up off their big trolley they take into the banks, and sticky taped it up. Oh, they saw a round 50-cent piece in there and they pinched that. Oh, there it is right there. 80% silver. That one's not the better one of the lot. That's a nice one, 80% silver. 10.65 grams of silver in there. Lovely coin. These are double bar variety ones, or double bar error ones. The varieties is 79.80, or the other double bar on all the other years I've ever told you, which are quite a few. Errors, a die error. I can't see too well here. I haven't got my right glasses on. $2021, look at that. 1.44 million. Not bad coin, but I think I've got a fair few, but I'll check. Oh, that's some flinders, look at that. Oh, come on, NQ's flag. No. Yeah, 16 million on them. But yeah, looking for that flag to be incused. Incused is cut in, obtuse is on top. So I'm obtuse in those 50 cents. No, I don't know if that one's could be. Very nice 79, geez, that'd be nice if that's a double bar. Yeah, let's have a look. No, they never are. When the 79s, when you find them in this condition, very nice. Yeah, I made 24 million of them though, but I never find them like that with the double bar. Well, not never. I've had some, but very few. They're always dinged up. They always look more like this. That's 76, a little bit cleaner than that probably. Most prolific error coin you can find. Die cracks everywhere, fill in on the lettering. Cuds all over, elbows, pants, knees, feet, bottom of the gown. Die cracks across these two here. Die cracks through the cross. Die cracks off him. Long one for a whip, short one for a whiz. You get doubling all over, doubling down here, and then on this side you can get cuds on the neck here, on the hair 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 here, on the forehead here, on the nose here, on the eyebrows there, on the lips there, on the nose there, on the chin here, and underneath there. That's where you can get all the cuds. I've got a video on that. Show you about 35 different combinations on this coin. so bad they stopped production. But they still minted, I don't know, 24 million or something of them. Quite a number. But I'd say the planchets were weak and the dies were weak. Metal. Both together. They are shockers. 94. 94, yeah, 21 mil on them. Sorry, a lot of that might have been out of focus, I don't know, because I'm not looking at this screen. So again, you're looking for that date there to be wide. The wide date's got 1 mil between the 9.4 and the 9.9. This standard's about half a mil. If you measure it from point to point, 6 mil on that one, and point to point on the wide date, 7 mil. You can get these with cuds all around the emu's tail there. 2016, that's again that big thick font on there, which that ain't. These are, I think I'm out of focus. Over 2021, 1.44 mil. It's in nice neck. I'll have a look at it and check. 2012. There's a nice 2016, but that's a nice 2016. Got out of focus there. It's following my fingers, but that's not the thick, broad lettering. And well, cameo better, round, more detailed design on the Queen and on the coat of arms at the back. Far better. Oh, light fell. Okay, just as I started to want to record this because I want to get the $1 checked, somebody's arced up their lawnmower next door there. Anyway, so I got 3 coins out of $30 of 50-cent pieces. On average, 1 decent coin per roll, and it was 1972, 5 million on these. Beautiful condition. It's got some marks, but 72, you know, any of these low range 70s that are the lowest minted down there until you get up to the 85. So the next one is the 1973, bit motley, dirty, but that's the lowest minted at 3 mil under the 1985 coin, which is under a million or around a million. So you need to get them in this condition if you can, really, and keep whatever you can, because to get that coin in that condition, you got to buy mint sets. I'm talking a couple $100. So that's a really good score. It's got some marks on it, it's got age to it, 72, but it's got luster on there, all over it. Very nice. It's a real keeper, a real good score. You don't see too many, and when you do, for your set, that's an upgrader straight away, unless you bought a mint set or you scored something early in life. The 73, bit motley, that's the lowest minted under the 85 at 3 million. That's the one you're looking for, and I found them in almost uncirculated condition. In fact, I found all of them. If you search long enough, people that have sets and sell them, or well, can't sell them and actually spend the coins, they always come back around. There's always coins in uncirculated condition have gone into sets, but somehow after a death, whatever, they get into circulation and suddenly it's like, wow, how did I get that? Well, because somebody spent it. That's because they didn't sell it, they don't know how to, not interested in it for whatever reasons, and so that you can find them any year, any time, all the time. You just got to hope for somebody to get a heap of coins that they don't know what to do with, and they just spend them and don't realise. So that's really good. 72 top neck, hasn't been in there overly long, little scuffy and marks, but that was put in, you know, within a year or two, I'd say. That's been in there forever. You can see the off colour of it. And then the 1996, 19 million of them, but this is the best coin I've seen in a long time. Now on this camera it's in 4K and it's going to show every mark on it, but in the hand it's totally different. It's full of luster, nice. Yeah, you can see all those hits on there, but I had 14 of them the other day that my mystery subscriber gave me to check, and I never kept any of them because they were just not good enough. So 19mm, find them, top nick and keep them. They will sell every day, day in, day out, if they're in extremely fine and upwards, with lots of luster, less marks than that, but try finding them, even this condition, extremely hard. So 19 million, heaps of them, very little in top condition. Okay, so 3 real good coins, and I'll keep all 3 of them. So we'll look at the dollar coins now. Well, we'll try this. Um, 2014 Anzac, 22mm. It's not in very good condition. 84. 2001. See if it's flipped. Oh, I can get me over handing without blocking, I suppose. No. They've also got a variety on them that I look for. 2 varieties. One is that date there. You can get it thin and broad. So the variety is between the 9 and the 0. You'll see a bigger gap. There's a broad numbers and there's really thin. You tell the difference when you see them. I've got one set of each. That I'll call this broad one the standard. It's the thin one you want to be looking for, but they do stand out when you compare them. And I've got a set of them. And the other variety on it is you can get it in a large head. So the IRB underneath here is all space for the large head. This one I can see is all joined. So all joined IRB is the standard and all spaced is the large head. And you can get the 2 together. I'm pretty sure you can get that variety with the thin numbers with the large head variety on there, but you'd have to look for them. As well as rotated, you can get these rotated. This one's fine. Dancing man, get hats with a cut on it, die crack coming off the heel. You can get missing parts inside that jacket too. Look out for it, might be other errors on there too. 2002 Outback, they get lots of cut errors on the rim. (2006), which was muled up with the 2005 to make it 2005 $1, is actually a mule coin. The back of the 2005 for the year of 2005 was supposed to be all the Dancing Man, but somebody went out into the storeroom and accidentally grabbed a Mobberoo's reverse die. When they found out that the mistake had been made, they continued minting these, but they minted these 2005 with the Mobberoo's, which is a mule, and they knew it would be. So they minted 5.4 million of them, just to make sure there's no big premiums and craziness that happened with the 2000 $1. So if you want a mule, 2005 with the Mobberoo's on the back is a mule. Another Anzacs 2014. You can get these with cold shut errors on the top there, but a few of them. I've got one with a cut at the bottom of the Queen's neck. These get heaps of cuds of 2009 on the tail. I think I might have one with a rabbit ears, I'm not sure. 27. 84 is always rabbit ears with these. You can get Australia missing on there too, difill along there, about 3/4 of it actually on the 84. And these ones, they're mint mark when you see them on the 2002s. They're just down here and real tiny. Little C mint M, S, and you'll get on there for a mint mark. Don't know if Adelaide did one, which is A. Last one. Okay, $100 worth of $1 coins, and well, okay, it's okay. These two, and that one is the ones. So we have a 2014. I nearly missed it because it's that murky and dirty. I thought it was a 2004. That's why I grabbed it back. But yeah, 2014 Mobberoos. Third lowest Mobberoos we have. The 2020 is the lowest at 430,000. And then you got your changeover 2016 at 560, which my mystery subscriber found two for me last weekend. And you've got this one, the 2014, number 3 at $1 million. So they're extremely hard to find. So that was a really good score, that one. 2014. And then the 2019 is really good. That's the Great Australian Coin Discovery Hunt, is what it's called. And the Mint released these. They released 3 privy marks. This one has the S. They released an A, U and S for Australia, obviously. And that was to celebrate 35 years, which is just there's a tiny little 35, 1984 to 2019. And so AUS, and what it was, you had to find them, you rang up, registered, and you won prizes. So that's really good. As I say a million times, privy marks, counter stamps, and mint marks are the coins that will always be worth the most money. In Australia, anyway. In other countries too, certain mint marks and stuff, but with us, yes, privy marks, mint marks, counter stamps, keep all of them. They're always going up in price, or upgrade to your best ones. So that's very good on that. 1.5 million, that's all on that one. So very good. 2014 Mobberoos, 2019 Mobberoos with a privy mark, and this one third lowest. Very good. And only 1.5 million on them, like I said. That's really good. 2003 women's suffrage, 10 million or just over, 10.04 or something. You can get 2 designs, large and small. This is the large design. It's closer to the inner rim. It's about 0.3 or 0.4. That first prong on the trident, there's no prong going up to the inner rim, or very little, 0.1. And she's wide across here because the design's been stretched that way, and should be taller as well, stretched that way. The smaller is about 0.8. That first trident prong is about 0.5 long, so you can actually see it, and it's thinner, and there's a bigger gap to the one. They stand out. You get 2 of these large to every small, so look for a pair of them and then upgrade them till you get them in this condition, which is the harder bit. So they're good, very nice. Then we got the 2014. and the 2015 Anzacs. That's in really nice condition, and so it should be because they minted 22 million of them. The 2015 is the lowest at 1.4 million. So I've got the highest minted and the lowest. So they minted 5 of those coins all in a row, 2014, 15, 16, 17, 18, to coincide with World War One. And we've got 2 sets of coins that actually follow year after year. This is the one that does it. That's the Anzacs from 14 to 18. They're exactly the same, no change except for the date on them. That one's real good, Nick. That one's nice, keepable because it's 1.4 mil. It's very low. The 2016 was 2.1 mil. The 2017 was 1.9, and the 2018 were 2 mil. So look for a set of them again. Try and get them all in that condition is the key to getting those. And that brings us to the last ones, and that's the 2021 Great Australian Coin Hunt number 2, or GASH 2. So 2019 was the first ones, A to Z's. That's GASH 1. GASH 2 was 2021. And we're at the moment, GASH 3's just come out now, which, as anyone saw my stream, I actually opened up one and found the elusive blue crux coin in there. And they'll only be about 14,500 to 18,000 they'll be, that's it. Lowest minted dollar coins is those GASH release coins. They always put a special coin there. 2019 was the Abe letter for Australia Post, had a letter privy mark on it. Last year's, the 2021, was a coloured Great Barrier Reef coral, and they had little clownfish in there that was coloured too. That was really nice. And this year it's the blue crux coin, and they've been 1 per 10 tubes, so 1 per $260 worth basically. But every box of 10 has a colour in it, and the boxes cost $400 just for the box, for 10 of them, $40 a tube. So anyway, that's this year, last year, and 2019. So B for barbecue, got the cover that was taken off Bunnings with their sausage sizzle. H for home and away, and N for Nobby's nuts. So mintage on them probably around the 500,000 mark, which has been each year, which was 2019. Probably the same, and the same this year, 2022. They always stay around the same. So yeah, very good. So 8 coins out of that $120 worth. So all up with the 50-cent pieces, I kept 11 coins for $9.50. Yeah, very good. Okay, so until my next video, thanks for watching. Please comment, share, like, and watch again and again. And until my next video, bye bye.